Hello students, welcome to all of you on behalf of your channel, that is JE Physics Maniac. So here in this particular lecture we'll bring on something different, something unique. I always try to bring on content which are rarely available and which are interesting and has some sheer relevance in kinds of JE Advanced or elementary level of Olympiad preparation. So here in this particular topic I have named the topic as the shapes of the curves. Predominantly here we'll try to figure out what is the nature of curve for equipotential surfaces for dipoles, and obviously what is the line of equation that I can drag for the corresponding electric field. So without wasting much time, let us proceed. So here we already have derived the equation for the potential of a dipole at any random position, that is r comma theta. So we know that V naught function is equal to kq into 2a. 2a here I am considering it is the separation between the 2 point charges in case of a dipole. So there I am taking 2a, this is plus q and this is minus q. So that is kq into 2a cos theta divided by r square, this is the common term. So from there if I segregate r square, I will get kq into 2a divided by V naught into cos theta. So hence r is equal to root under of kq into 2a by V naught into root under of cos theta. So if you look at this particular term, this is a constant term, right? So that's why I have chosen this particular thing as r naught, right? And r is equal to r naught into root under of cos theta. Now, what an interesting thing, you can see that cos theta is basically a dimensionless quantity. It will give a number. So this entire term, root under of kq into 2a divided by V naught, must have the dimension of distance. So if you think from JEE Mains perspective, this can also come in JEE Main. So please consider that point. Now next, when I'm going to draw the lines, here I have taken an arbitrary curve, and for this arbitrary curve you can check I have taken one radius vector up to this radius vector as r naught, alright, and after a certain point of time here I have taken another radius vector of r plus dr, and I'm assuming that in that intermediate time there is a small angle being contained here, that is d theta. I hope there is no problem in it. This is quite crystal clear. Now if you look at this particular portion over here, you see that this is basically r d theta, correct, and this is the increment in the radius vector, that is dr. So what I'm doing, that if I consider this small elementary triangle over here, I'm taking this small elementary triangle, okay, since this distance is small I can consider it to be a straight line. So from here I'm taking this as a dy and this as a dx, and I have already noted that we know that whenever a function or a graph is plotted as y as a function of x, then we know slope is given to be dy dx, alright, fine. So here dy value is how much? Dy value is coming to be dr, right, and dx is coming to be r d theta. So here we can directly write that is equal to dr by r d theta, although from spherical polar coordinate I could have directly written that slope is equal to dr by r d theta, but just for your understanding I have done this derivation. I have tried to make it simplified as possible. So there my target will be to figure out this value. So let us check. So from this equation r equal to r naught root under of cos theta, I am finding dr d theta. It's a very simple derivation you can figure out. So which is coming to be r naught into minus of sin theta by 2 root under of cos theta, alright, fine. So now if I go back to this equation, that is m1, which is equal to 1 by r dr d theta, r is already r naught into root under of cos theta, and I am putting this value of dr d theta. So after cancellation it comes to be m1 equal to minus of sin theta by 2 cos theta. So try to remember, this is the slope of the equipotential curve, alright. Next, let us try to figure out the slope for electric field. Now before that, let us go for a prelude, which says that we know that for dipole the electric field on the end on and broadside on position, so called r and theta position, is given by er equal to 2p cos theta by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube, and e theta is equal to p sin theta by 4 pi epsilon naught r cube, right. So from there if I want to calculate the slope for the field, now this is the slope for the field line, alright. So this is the slope for the field line. So that is er by e theta, which comes to be 2p cos theta by p sin theta. This cancels out, and m2 is equal to 2 cos theta by sin theta. That's what we are getting, right? So finally from equation 2 and 3, if I multiply the two slopes that we got, the result is coming to be -1, and we know that whenever the product of the two slope is equal to -1, they are perpendicular to each other. So wow, we have proven that indeed the equipotential line and the electric field, they are perpendicular to each other, correct? So this is the most important thing that we are proving mathematically. Okay, right. Now if they ask, can we figure out the mathematical equation for the field line? Yes, we can. So 1 by r dr d theta, how much we got? This is equal to, you see here, 2 cos theta by sin theta. This is for the field line. Now what I'm doing, I'm simply segregating, separating variable on each side and then integrating. Simple calculation will reveal that r is equal to r naught sine square theta. So this is the mathematical equation representing the electric field line curves, right? How will they look like? So this is the two pictures that I have drawn. So in the first picture, you can clearly see these are the field lines. Whatever the diagrams you are seeing over here, these are field lines, correct? And you can clearly see. Next, here in this particular situation, you will see that how the corresponding equipotential surfaces are perpendicular to the field lines. Now you check here. So these are the field lines we got. Now here the field lines are in dotted lines. Everywhere you see perpendicular, everywhere, wherever you see, all they are forming an angle which is 90 degree, correct? So this is a wow topic. We have mathematically proven a thing that we have remembered as information only. So I hope you have enjoyed this lecture, and if you enjoy this, if you feel that it is giving you some kind of benefit in terms of exam preparation, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much. Thank you.